part of it is that when Spitzer came in, Spitzer was going to, you know, he forgot the long black stockings and the telephone number of clients. And what happened? They said, you cannot take my photograph. And I will not put my fingers on that and get them all dirty. So we're not doing it. Now you call up and say, we have 3 kids, 3, 5, and 9. Oh, thank you very much, and they'll send you all the applications. And you can't even get the feds. Now, how bad you think it is, we spend $51 billion a year on Medicaid. $51 billion. Now, granted, 20 million of that, billion, not millions, excuse me, it averages $1 billion a week, and we can't do anything about it. And the federal government is saying, if you do it, we'll reduce our share. That's the Obama health plan. I don't know how you're going to survive on it. Crazy. But that's the problem. If you look and see all of the things that you have to pay into social service, it's a disgrace. And when you try to correct it, we put a stop on a couple of them. Nancy voted for it, I know Tom did, and Annie did, 4 years ago, when she was a recruit, you know. They have changed it. They have 32 votes in our house, and we make them count every vote. They did the payroll tax, it's the same thing. Things that are making you want to move. You'll be surprised at the number of people who come to us as people who want to move because they can't afford it. The only reason I'm here, we have 8 children, and as the Bevins know, we have 17 beautiful grandchildren. So that's my answer.
Hi, Senator Larkin, Larry Marquez. I thank you very much for bringing up the welfare situation. Myself and my neighbor live in Port Jervis, New York, and I
used to represent Port Jervis. Yes, remember when I was younger?
What is unfolding in Port Jervis, what we have going on is that we have the CDA, the Community Development Agency, and we have businesses moving out of the town, and they seem to enjoy the depressed situation to bring in more and more entitlement programs, more to increase the rolls more and more. We're probably down to maybe about 35% of the population in Port Jervis are working and paying their taxes. The rest are not. I speak to business owners who used to own businesses in Port Jervis and own them for many, many years. They're gone. They're gone. They're getting ready to put the keys in the mailbox for the bank and say, hasta la vista, baby.
Well, did you hear what Nancy Pelosi said on Monday?
Yeah.
Oh. Nancy Pelosi with her statement, all of you people, don't worry. Don't worry about working. Think about your dreams because we're going to give you health care for life.
Yeah. Wow.
And the rest of us are being sucked into it. We just got a new commissioner of economic development. Here's a gentleman who they waited for 10 months. He's had the job, and they never put him up to get him confirmed. But he's a gentleman who took care of national businesses. He's out of Rochester, and he really knows what he's doing. He's really, really helped us. You know, with Montgomery, with the biomass for Jimmy Taylor, one of the projects up in Kingston that's doing armored piercing for put on Humvees in Iraq and Afghanistan. So he knows the business world, you know. But he said the other day at a meeting to us, he said, I'm a Democrat. He said, I didn't get one Democrat vote. If it wasn't for the Republicans, I wouldn't have got the job. I said, what do you want it for? I said, I want to show them that if you put something into it, it will work. But you got to be serious about it. And the other thing is now they want to talk about going back to you, Kathy. They now want to talk